Hello, 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 UGL family. What's going on? It's your boy, once again, Marlon M. Javovez here. Well, let me turn down this music once again. Y'all know how I feel about the music in the early on. Because I like to get a little bit of one-on-one time. One-on-one time with my family here. What's going on, UGL people? Once again, Marlon M. Javovez, nice to see ya for another day of playoffs round one. We got some pretty cool matches, but before we get to the matches, let me introduce my friend, that my one of my closest friends in this world, the man himself, the Italian stallion, Mr. Andrew Mitchell, aka A Mitch.
What's up, everybody? Sorry to cut you off, Em. Go ahead.
No, that's good. That's good. We like seeing we like hearing that Mitch energy coming in. Uh,
Listen, I'm ready to see some banger of goals here. I'm ready for this.
I'm excited. So, we've been bringing in a different guest host for each of the days because, as I say, and as I've said multiple times this week, your boy M Job is not very good with sports games. Just gotta admit it. Unless you're asking me to play some PGA on PC, maybe I could handle that a little bit. But otherwise, I'm trash at sports games. So we bring in somebody who actually knows the sports games, and from my friends, I don't know somebody who rages more at FIFA than Mitch himself right here.
Listen,
So,
whoever's watching and plays FIFA knows my pain, okay? They
it
understand.
it's funny, and I see For Real here, and I know For Real is one of our friends as well. He knows just how angry our group can get playing FIFA. It's that they'll sit in a
100%.
call together and just be completely furious the whole way through, but be like, all right, another game, like let's go again. Like,
Honestly, just games in general, our friend group, maybe more me, but yeah, 100%. FIFA, any sport game, even Madden. Madden, I'm not good at it. I know I'm not good at it, and it still irritates me that I lose. It's like,
it,
dude, you're not good. You should know this.
it's a bit ragey, but before we use up all our conversation on the front end of this, I do want to introduce. So we're going into the games today. Once again, the same teams that we've been seeing each week, or each day of this week. Excuse me. Round one is based off of, and let me pull up the playoff bracket so everybody can see exactly what I'm talking about. Uh, Lost my cursor there for a second. No problem. Check it out. So playoff brackets here. We're in the first part of round one, which is Glitch versus Four Brothers. Every single game, Madden, FIFA, 2K. Oh, this is actually the a little bit ahead of time schedule. Excuse me, that is my mistake. Let me pull up the original one. That was specifically for 2K. Right here, you see, in a little bit more pixelated fashion, the untouched bracket. Madden, 2K, FIFA, Cold War, all games start off with a matchup between Glitch and Four Brothers. The winner of that first round moves up to the finals in 2 weeks, right? The loser has to play next week against the winner between today's The Fam versus Ochocinco matchup. And as you saw from 2K, this is what 2K and Madden end up looking like. Four Brothers move to the finals, and Glitch playing Ochocinco next week. The Fam got knocked out in two different games, both Madden and 2K. So we're really, I think today we're looking for the Fam to show up hard in their games, and they're the second matchup today, second matchup tomorrow as well. So if they can perform, then they still got a good shot of winning it all.
These are the toughest games right here.
It's the toughest games, and anything can happen in the playoffs. Those 6 weeks of season, it's almost like their film. It's where you're studying, you're learning your opponents, and now you pull out all the stops, all the plays, your counters to whatever they've been doing to you for the whole season. Um, Four Brothers has been shown pretty dominant. So we're looking with FIFA. Four Brothers, I believe, is who is our player for Four Brothers today? It's Lafonda, aka Antonito, for FIFA, and for Glitch, I Mitch might have a little bit of.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, I know this guy. He the last tournament I was in, um Mr. Rooney, that's his name. He basically it wasn't a competition. It was a competition for me. For him, he got his 7 goals or whatever, and I was still struggling to get one. I don't think I ever did, but he is a fantastic FIFA player, and he let me know that I think I might just be a casual FIFA player for the rest of my life. He is very, very good.
It's tough, and when you have talent like that, that really shows you like where you stand in the competitive side of the
100%.
game. It's it really makes a difference. Looking back at the scores from last week's week 6, how things performed, you could even see uh, Glitch's Rooney. I mean, he won out once again. In FIFA, he got the dub last week. He's been getting dubs essentially every week. Glitch overall got all 4 dubs last week. Madden, 2K, FIFA, Cold War. Unbelievable gameplay, right?
That's just talent in every single game.
It might be a little bit of a difficult matchup between Rooney and Antonito, aka LaFonda. But we'll see what happens. Maybe LaFonda might have picked up some tricks. Maybe Antonito's on his game today. So we'll see how that goes. Speaking of week 6, let me show you guys a recap what happened last week, at least in Madden and COD, before we continue.
Week 6 of the UGL. I am your host, Rob Reforge Gonzalez. This is Christopher Bizjack, and we are here in Reforge Studios at the arcade. All the arcade machines are off right now because it's all business. Anthony and Green Bay trying to get the win. It's up, and it is golden!
Game 20 for Anthony Bivik with 17. And just how we drew it up, Rob. Well, just how I drew it up. I think that's what we needed to establish there before the play.
I mean, he's just losing his mind.
Oh, no.
He's lost his mind.
Oh, no.
He's lost his mind.
Why are you that, Bugga? What are you doing?
Look.
Oh, man.
But I think he thinks B is the more safe spot. Unbeknownst to him, Slim Jordy's taking down them toes. Looks for the snipe, does not even find an opponent here. The fan is playing it smart and slow. Gets sniped. Risk is down and he leaves low-key RG on his own. Is Kelvy gonna catch this turnaround? Yes, he is. Kelvy's gonna get the kill and the defuse, clutching it up for his team. Oh my god. And there you have it. I mean, clips stacked on for Glitch Gaming last week. That the scoreboard alone wasn't enough to show you just how dominant they were in all 4 games last week. I mean, they really finished out the regular season strong. Unfortunately, we didn't have some of the clips from 2K and from FIFA, but hey, that's what we got right now. That's why we're back on the camera, so we can make sure that we have that coverage that you all are looking for. And maybe we'll put a little bit of a fun spin on it. We'll tell some stories. We'll have some fun. And it seems like our guys are just about ready to go. Mitch, I know
I'm
you
excited
already
for this one.
I know you already have a little bit of experience with Rooney. I want to tune into Antonito to start. He has a beautiful cam on, and it looks like is he wearing? I think he's rocking that Four Brothers jacket for his team as well. Looking a little bit fly there.
And you know what else he's rocking? He's rocking that Inter Miami jersey in game. They're fresh. They're fresh. I'll tell you that right now. I've been trying to get one in real life.
Let's turn it over. We can see him right now, and I'm gonna pull up the unmute so it looks like he's chatting. They're about ready to go into the game right now. And remember, so how things are working here. I'll explain a little bit how FIFA's working with us today. Very slightly different. Still, it's FIFA Ultimate Teams, FIFA friendlies, right? They're starting up their game. But typically, when we have our games going on, a tie means that each team gets points in the regular season. Since this is playoffs, that's a little bit different. We have a tiebreaker system for FIFA going on. So, if the 2 teams tie it up in their first game, They play a rematch straight up. No extra BS. You just play a rematch, and whoever is the winner of that rematch is the winner of the round, right? If that match also ends up in a tie, 2 matches in a row end up in a tie, then whoever gets the next goal in game 3, the first person to score, is the winner of the round. Cool. So, I mean, if that ends up being a tie at 0-0 in game 3, I'll be amazed. But we'll keep going until somebody makes a goal. Cool.
Cool with me.
Cool with you. All right. Check out what we got here. Antonito versus Rooney. Four brothers versus Glitch. It's an exciting matchup.
Antonito right now is possessing the ball like crazy. Oh, Rooney with the snag. He's got possession now. I think this is his first possession of the game. Rooney was very good with skill moves. And from a guy like me who's not good at skill moves, it's very challenging. Like for people who know that amount of skill moves, bravo to them.
You gotta
Ooh,
respect the
got
skill
Pele
moves, man.
too.
I remember I was watching Mitch play a little bit of FIFA, and somebody just had this little rainbow kick over their own
Yep,
shoulder
right
just to
over
get it
me.
past. Like, I mean, that's the I can't even say it's
Ooh.
disrespect. That is just beautiful skill at work to make my boy look
100%.
like a fool.
Yep. 100%.
But to be fair, Mitch could do the simplest trick on me if I played FIFA, and he would absolutely dominate. We
I
always
love the rainbow.
we always make these jokes because a lot of our main group of guys, we're Warzone gamers. You know, we're FPS gamers for the most part, and Mitch is a little bit more on the sports side versus the
Listen, they
rest of
come
us.
at me.
And then
They
it
come
does
at me.
not work out for us. It hasn't worked out very much yet, where we challenge Mitch like, oh, we could beat you in FIFA, we could beat you in whatever, and Mitch is ready.
I'm ready to go.
So
Listen,
that's what
in these
amazes
games
me.
right now, it comes down to, I mean, for the most part, if you're in these kind of games, you can play offense. This comes down to defense. I mean, if you can really lock it down, you have a very good chance. So Antonito's on the defense right now, and he gets the ball out. Going on the wing, I would switch it. I mean, he went down the middle, but
Literally, son.
here comes Rooney. Rooney might be. I see. For me, I would, if I was Rooney, I would do exactly what he's doing. Do skill moves in the middle, and then there you go.
Oh my
Pass
god.
it right in the middle.
We got our
and
first goal of the game, baby.
First goal. I mean, Rooney is a genius when it comes to that. He dribbles down to the side. He does skill moves that are very hard to defend in the box because you slip up once and it's a foul, he gets a penalty. So you got to be perfect when he does that. That was a sweet goal.
Absolutely sweet goal.
I love these teams right now. They're so different. Usually in these tournaments, you get teams that are very similar. But I mean, for the most part, these teams are very different.
What's the big difference for this right now, Mitch? I don't understand
So,
FIFA. So put it
well,
into me, but
I mean,
give it to me in like 5-year-old terms.
oh my God.
Oh, over.
Antonito with an unreal strike. Oh, right over the bar. So, you know, there's in Ultimate Team, for the most part, you have a bunch of players that it's like in Call of Duty. I'll give you that example. If there's an overpowered gun, you're going to use that gun. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, Varane is one of the best center backs in the game. Mendy is one of the best left backs in the game. For the most part, you'll see a lot of people using them. But honestly, it has to do with the amount of upgraded cards out right now as well. Team of the week, team of the seasons, team of the years, and then legends that are available on the market and everything that goes along those lines. There's more of a variety of good players that you can use. So you don't have to use those same overpowered players because now everyone's, you know, kind of level, I guess you could say.
Oh,
I mean, these guys are, this is a close game so far. It's already almost halftime and it's only 1-0. Antonito's playing very good defense. He just needs to create something right here. If he can get a goal back before the half, they're okay. He's okay.
Pele and Eusebio is just
But I
unreal.
mean, the biggest thing for me is if I'm Rooney, he needs to go into the half up 1-0. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that's just it's like okay, one half down, I'm up 1-0. You know what I mean? So
Come on.
You know, I was
It just-
talking to the other casters for other games a bunch about this. It's a mental game. I can't say it enough. Mental
100%.
game is
Oh
so
my
important.
goodness.
You know, and so to start out the game with the lead, that gives you a positive mental game immediately.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you're
100%.
you're fighting a little bit of an internal struggle if you start the second half down.
Yeah. 1-0 isn't much though in FIFA, and you know there's no relaxing. So
Yeah,
Antonito
yeah,
knows he's in this game still, so that's all that matters.
it takes less than a minute
go
to
ahead.
get the ball back across the field and score it
Exactly,
up. So
exactly.
yeah, at any point, this score can turn from 1-0 to 1-7. You know.
Yeah. And Rooney knows one goal won't do it unless he plays perfect defense the rest of the game, which I know he's going to want to score more goals.
You
And
know,
it's halftime.
wise
Rooney's up
words.
1-0 at half.
Wise words of sports that I've heard in the past. It's all to win the game. All you got to do is score more than the other team.
Exactly. That was a quick half. That was a lot of ball movement back and forth. There wasn't really. I don't think anyone had a corner. There hasn't been a corner or free kick yet.
I'm gonna need you to level with me here, Mitch. I do
Yeah.
not know what the hell is happening.
Okay, listen, M.
I am
This
so
is
this
a
FIFA
fantastic
illiterate.
game of FIFA. I haven't seen a foul, and the ball really hasn't gone out of play. So this is just constant, you know, ball movement back and forth.
You know, when I play FIFA with my friends, you know, just couch play, casual stuff. None of us are competitive players in any sense. You know, I try to pull off some of these moves that I'm watching on a stream like this, and it seems like
It's
almost
so hard.
their passing plays are just so much faster. I'll try to just keep passing it between my players, but for some reason, look at this. Like the movement of the ball all over
Yeah.
the field is so much faster than I can even tap my buttons for some reason.
See, there's controls that, you know, there's so many controls that I try to explain to people who aren't really into FIFA. Oh my God, Antonito has a shot.
Ooh, that was real close. Antonito could have tied it up there.
Wait, was that Rooney? That was Rooney.
Was that? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was
They flip
Rooney. I
sides.
forgot we're going back the other side.
Got to keep my head on straight, man. Things are spinning around.
Yeah, you know, FIFA's actually so much more complex than you'd think.
While
you
we're
know,
on the split, I'm gonna
if you-
flip perspectives over to Rooney's side. No
Yeah,
camera
go ahead.
on, but I do want to
See his point of view.
his point of view. If maybe we have some mic audio, I'd like to hear.
So what I was saying is, like, if you basically took out all the skill moves in FIFA, it's still a super complex game. I mean, a driven pass, you know, a driven cross, and you know, a regular cross, a through ball. Like there's so many, like shielding a player, playing defense, and then you add in all these skill moves. I mean, I personally, I might be biased, but I think FIFA is one of the most complex sports games out there. Madden's up there too, but I mean, FIFA, I think, has it for me. Rooney, this is where he comes alive right here on that side. If he can just use those skill moves and get in, it all comes down to,
Ooh,
what an unbelievable tackle. It all comes down to Antonito playing perfect defense in that box.
so tell me this: you're going over some things, right? That Antonito could do to come back up. I've been asking the question every day. Put yourself in Antonito's shoes. What do you need to do right at this moment to close that gap, to put yourself back into the running?
I mean, I think he's on top of what Rooney has been doing. I've noticed that Rooney's been going to that bottom left corner and trying to dribble in to get that pass in the middle over and over again. So if if he can't switch it up and, you know, Antonito can get a goal back, Rooney might be in trouble. So he has to start switching it up from going to these corners. But, I mean, if it's going to work for him, it's going to work for him. But right now, Antonito's
Oh
playing.
my God. Look at that
Rooney's
footwork, man.
fantastic with
Rooney
the
is
skills.
crazy. I looked a little bit closer. I leaned into my monitor because I was so into it. And the like shifting left and right to get around
It's so hard to defend that.
Antonito's players. I mean, man.
If Antonito can, he's struggling to put something together on Rooney's half. So if he can put something together and get a goal back, this is going to be a fantastic game. We might have to play another one. Rooney with the skills. I want to see a nice bender from outside the box. We'll see if it happens. Oh, Rooney, great, or Antonito, great defense. Antonito's just struggling to get behind his Rooney's back line. But then again, he's playing perfect defense right there. Oh, no. Antonito with the slip up, but he pulls the goalkeeper in time to get it. He might have a shot here to do something. He sees his guy down the left. Oh, he didn't go to him. Smart play. All right, Antonito's taking his time now. I think he's going to slowly put something together. Maybe not. He sees something. He sees something. Oh, my God. Ooh, what a shot. What a shot. He still has the ball. Perfect defense by Rooney. Uh-oh. Flip up. Rooney just took a deep breath right there, I feel like. Getting that ball out. I mean, it's the 72nd minute. Mjob, are you shocked right now?
I'm just trying to keep up, man.
I had a feeling. I was like, M's probably just in the zone trying to just keep up with what's going on.
My full focus just looking into seeing how this is moving, man. At least with basketball, it's a smaller court than this. With football, it's one team is trying to go one direction.
Yeah.
You know, of course,
just
like
back and forth.
This is just the ball is going left, right, up and down, and like through my brain.
All I have to say is that last play we just saw of Rooney in the box with an unbelievable spin move. I mean, if Antonito didn't play defense there perfectly, that would have been bad.
Honestly, I'm just fully impressed at how close this game is right now. From what everybody was telling me, and from what you specifically, what I thought, Rooney was just going to dominate everybody through this. Like I thought that this was already going to be a sold finals, but Antonito's holding it together.
Yeah, he is. He's playing very good defense. You know, I think Rooney definitely. I mean, if I'm a betting man, I'm betting that Rooney has most of the possession, but you know, I guess Antonito might just have to play counterattack now and just hope that he gets a shot. Maybe a slip up from Rooney, but I mean, this might be the shot. Oh, perfect defense from Rooney.
Perfect
Both
defense.
halves. He's just playing unbelievable.
The clock is running out too. This might be how we end this out.
3 minutes left now. Offsides, maybe. He's on. Wow. No, he was off. He was off.
Okay, this is your last shot.
Yep, 100%.
This is your last shot.
Because if Rooney gets the ball here, if I was him, I'd hold it. Waste time.
Exactly. Oh, no. Oh, wait.
Wow.
Back into the possession of Antonito and back into the possession of Rooney. It's just being tossed back and forth.
Oh, my God.
There's still a little bit of extra time rolling over the clock.
If I'm Rooney, I'm just booting this ball across the field.
I think
we got plus 1 minute,
way.
So basically it's yeah.
There's no way. I think that's locked up.
Yep, 100%. There's no shot.
Okay, there it is. Okay.
Close the whistle. It's over. Rooney up 1-0.
I need to take a breath because, man, I really
that hit the 60th minute. I didn't even know what to say. I was just struggling to pick up what was going on. They were going back and forth, back and forth. Antonito was just trying to create something.
I really thought for a minute there. I thought that there was a chance.
Me
The
too,
game
yeah.
moved so fast in those last 3 or 4 minutes that I just couldn't. I was keeping up, but I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
So here, let me do this quick. So I just saw a glimpse of it. I think it was Rooney had 55% possession, and I think Antonito had what, 35%? That doesn't make sense, does it? I'm not good at math. Help me out here. 45%.
45%
And
possession. Yeah.
Antonito had 2 shots, 1 on target. Rooney 2 shots, 2 on target. That's crazy. Job, listen to me. That's crazy.
I mean,
That was a defensive brawl and basically back-to-back possession. Antonito had a lot of tackles, a lot of huge tackles, because if he messed up once, in the box to Rooney, I mean, Rooney could have had at least 3 goals there, but Antonito played great defense. And then, Rooney, his attack is just unbelievable.
and I'll take it from you that is absolutely ridiculous. And
This was an unbelievable game.
it was fun to watch too. I don't watch a whole lot of FIFA, but when it comes to it, the UGL has some pretty fun matchups with it. Especially, when you're cheering on one franchise or the other. And now you still have a chance to cheer on these franchises. Because though Glitch, that's Glitch's Rooney, once again, now Glitch is finally moving on to the finals because Four Brothers took Madden and 2K. FIFA is going to Glitch with Rooney, right? So Rooney moves up to the finals, and Four Brothers still has a chance for FIFA playing in the round 2 in the losers bracket against the winner of this next matchup, which is just about to start. I think. Hey, Mitch, how you feeling? Do you need a break, or can we just roll straight into it?
Hey, listen, listen, I'm a mailman. I always deliver. Let's roll right into this thing.
All right, I'm gonna let the players know to start in 2 minutes while they prep their streams and otherwise. But I mean, continuing on that, like we
I
have.
just want to give you an example real quick. Sorry to interrupt.
Go for it. No, tell me about it, Mitch.
Foot champs, okay?
Okay.
Insanely hard. The best of the best qualify for this brawl for the weekend.
Okay.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And there's ranks from bronze, silver, gold, elite, and top 100 in the world. I think they've actually changed it to top 200. And Rooney just said in our chat right now, he is 54th in the world this week in foot champs.
That means kidding me.
Like that's incredible. Let me just give you an example right now. I thought I was good and I was getting, I think the best I've ever done was gold 1. There's still another 3 levels of elite before you hit the top 200.
That's crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
So how many players do you think that's at? What, like millions at least?
It has to be.
It has to be millions. It's probably it's a lot of players. So just to be in the top 100, regardless, 1,000, 10,000, millions. That's
over 500,000, 100%.
You're well over the 1%. You're well over the 0.1% at that point.
Yeah,
so you are in the elite of this game. So
54th in the world.
I say we're lucky to see this kind of gameplay, and we're about to jump into our next game in just a moment here too. I see they're loading up their games. Oh, this stream is nice
Whose
quality.
squad is this? Is this
we got 1080. The squad that we're looking at, and I'm just gonna turn the
Chad?
gameplay camera over. This is God Rubber Stream, aka Ochocinco Gaming's FIFA player.
Ochocinco.
Giovanni, aka God Rubber, playing for Ochocinco Gaming. It's I called Mitch here the Italian stallion, but truly I believe Giovanni is our real Italian stallion. You could see from the you can see from the language written onto the
Listen, I don't want to be biased here,
real.
but I might be hoping for a Gio win here. He's got my Italian badge on.
Well, I mean, check this out. I'm gonna pull up a little bit of audio here as well. Ochocinco versus Defam right now. I didn't even get a chance to change out the icons on our camera scene, but we're gonna be jumping into this match literally right now. I think are we having a connection issue? Is it? No,
It might be a connection. It might be a connection issue if I think they're starting it up. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
They're
yeah,
starting it
now
up
they're in.
now. Cool.
Oh, look at those beautiful
So we're jumping
jerseys.
into it. And as a
They got
reminder, I'm going to remind what the tiebreaker rules are, because tiebreaker rules are different in regular season versus playoffs. For this match, rather than giving points to both players, because we're in a bracket, there's no points for losing in this round, right? There's no points for winning in this round. You still have to fight to get to the finals to get any points for your team, any playoff points for your team. The playoff points are completely separate from those points that we got in the regular season, right? So if you get a tie here, you play another match, and the winner of that match is the winner of the round. And they move on to round 2 next week to fight for a spot in the finals, right? Secondarily, if you tie up in the second match, they go into a third, and the first person to score a goal, whether it's third, fourth game, whatever it is, the first person to score a goal from there is the winner of the round.
If we make it there, that's gonna be chaos.
That would be crazy. I wouldn't mind
Chaos.
sticking around for that long. If we run for another hour
neither.
and a half, I mean, Sam might be mad at us, but I'll send her a DM saying, "Hey, I'm sorry. I'll send you a
Can
nice
you-
belated birthday present."
Can you imagine that last game, golden goal? That would be. I mean, if
my
that's me
gosh.
playing, my heart would be nonstop beating as fast as possible.
So, and that's, hey, if anybody out there from, is it EA that runs FIFA? If anybody out there
Yes.
from whoever develops FIFA is hearing, give us golden goal for friendlies. Come on. Let us have golden goal, because that's what we really want to see here. We want to see a tie up in the overtime, and then go straight to the penalty shots, because that's some gameplay action.
Gio's got the ball on a nice break. What is he gonna do? He's gonna go back in the middle. Good defense. Oof. Almost had a shot there. Bad pass, but
Forgive me here, because their names are so close. We got God Rubber, aka Giovanni, and Giadero. A lot of Gios. I'm going to refer to these two players by their team names. We got Ochocinco, aka God Rubber, and we got Defam on Giadero.
wait. I thought he was offsides.
Wait, was that a goal? What did
Yeah.
I just miss it while I was explaining the teams? Oh
Yeah,
no!
I wasn't even paying attention.
Are you kidding me?
He pulled the goalie.
He pulled the goalie out?
Yep.
I wish I could see a replay on that one, because that slipped right in without us even seeing. We got a ninja over here.
Oh my god. I just can't take how good the past 2 games these guys are on defense.
It makes you kind of want to play FIFA. I might pick up FIFA now after watching some of this. Mitch, you're going to have to train me so I could get picked up as a free agent for season 2 of the UGL.
Good news, or do you want the bad news?
Okay, give me the good news first.
The good news is, yeah, you'll get FIFA. The bad news is you will not be playing like these guys, and you will probably hate it.
Oh, man.
we got a shot.
Ooh!
1-1. 1-1.
It's 1-1. What a shot!
What a
Absolute
game so far. Let's keep it
laser
going.
beam.
Mbappe.
Absolute laser beam.
I got the jersey on and everything. Mbappe.
Oh my gosh, it's 1-1. It's 1-1. Who is who at this point? Hold on. With the red arrow over their head, that's God Rubber, right? That's
God.
Ochocinco. Okay, so the team in white is Ochocinco, and the team in blue is the family.
We got another one just like that.
Goal!
2-1.
What is going on?
Maybe I should take back what I said about defense in both games.
If
Oh
this
my
is what
God.
it's like
Honestly,
to take away
I
the
wouldn't-
defense, just
Hey.
everybody cut your defense out. Let's watch more of that.
Honestly, let's just keep these goals up.
That is 3 goals in the first 20 minutes. I
So
had to drink some
Defam-
water because I was getting dry, panting
Ooh, we gotta
here watching that.
listen. If this is me just now, you might have missed it. Defam just got a foul. Okay,
Mm.
and
I'm assuming that's not
he
good,
had
Mitch.
no, it was good. It was for him. It was in his favors, but he had a decent shot to keep running. He only had to beat one guy, but the ref still blew the whistle, and he got a free kick out of it. But okay, so we got Ochocinco on the break here. Mbappe, that pace, it's hard to keep up with that. What is God Rubber gonna do here? Neymar. Good defense. Good defense. Bringing it back up the field. Great defense to intercept that. Back to Neymar. Volley? Nope. He's not going to do it. He didn't even get... That was good defense by the fam. Let's see. Can the fam pull something here?
There we go.
He needs to tie it up. I mean, it's only the 28th minute. He has time, but Mbappe is definitely a player you want to have. He's like a Eusebio. Oh, what a break. He's got to capitalize on this.
Is he gonna?
Ooh. So right there, basically, a nice ball roll right there kind of messes with the keeper, and you could do a nice near post shot. And, 80% of the time it works, but right there, that was some really good defense. So
How's that 20%?
Yep, that was that 20%.
Oh. Ooh, could
Ooh,
not break
nice
through.
That could sneak through, yeah.
And that's good because that was the back line. If he was able to sneak
Yep,
that pass,
100%.
that's a pretty clear shot.
100%. Ooh,
There
nice
we go.
ball
We're
roll.
making another breakthrough. Nope.
Get the pass through.
Handing it right over to the fam. And then taking it straight back. I mean,
God Rubber's playing some very good clutch defense to get himself back on the break.
this is what I love about watching soccer.
I love that this is going back and forth both games.
Oh.
Ooh, nice
All
play,
right.
Neuer.
Pulling right out just the... had to duck the ball there. So, for me personally, my experience with soccer, I can understand the game. Ooh.
What a save! Oh my god! Double save! Oh my god!
The defense.
My god!
Neuer.
What a
goal!
Only him. Only him. Only him.
That's it. I'm getting a
He does that
Neuer
in
jersey.
real life. He does that in real life.
He does that in... That's crazy. I mean, I always talk about how how extreme things can get in video games, how it's wild and anything can happen. But when the video game imitates life that well, it's really an impressive feat from the developer.
Gio had a shot right there that I don't think he knew he was going to have. I've done that plenty of times.
Where you take it off of the goalie and try and go for another?
No, so at the... Oh, my God.
Is this it? Is he going to do it?
Rubber. Oh, yep.
It's in!
Neuer couldn't save that one. 3-1. That was a nice chip to Cruyff.
Great chip. It was short. It was just enough. And he slid it right in on the left side there. That's the half.
That's the half. That was a great half. So what I was saying was, so Gio had a break, and if he would have kept, so he passed the ball to Mbappe on the back line. If he just let the ball roll and start running towards net, he would have had a shot there and a very, very good shot of tying it up when it was 2-1. But I think he might have thought that his defender was going to be there in time, so he got the ball with Mbappe and cut back. And none of God Rubber's defenders were there, so he kind of lost out there. But he still has a shot. I mean, it's 3-1, and it's kind of been back and forth. So we'll see what Gio can do here. You said they were both named Gio, right?
One is Giovanni and one is Giadero.
That is pretty close.
It's nice and tight, and that's why we're going with DeFam and Ochocinco today.
DeFam
Oh!
and Ochocinco, yeah.
Not going to take the ball just yet. DeFam's still going to make an attempt. It's coming up short, unfortunately, this time. Oh, wait,
oh
what
my
just...
God.
I'm confused there. His
Little
own
cockiness
player
there with
took
the
it out of...
goalkeeper.
What was that?
Nice back heel.
Now, I always ask the question, what do you do if you're down? What do you do to come back? But now I want to ask the question, Mitch. If
Yep.
you're in the lead right now, you're... And I believe it's... Is it Ochocinco in the lead at the moment? If you're Ochocinco, how do you hold your lead for the rest of this game?
So, do that maybe. Foul. Okay, to be honest, I'm scared. If I'm up by 1 or 2, I'm scared. Because in FIFA, anything can happen up by 1 or 2. To be completely honest, I'm going for another goal. Because if I'm up by 3, I'm feeling good, especially in the second half.
Oh!
And he gets it. So there he goes. He's up 4-1.
Oh, man,
Now-
somebody's watching the stream because they're doing exactly what you're saying, Mitch.
Johan Cruyff. I think that's his hat trick.
That
Might have been his 4th, actually. But basically, right now, if I'm who is it? DeFam's in the lead.
DeFam's in blue.
I'm confusing
so
myself.
I believe DeFam
Okay.
is in blue right now,
So
and
Ochocinco,
Ochocinco's in white.
If I'm Ochocinco, I'm chilling. So I'm up 4-1 in the 65th minute. If he scores one right here, okay, I'm gonna start not freaking out, but I'm gonna start, trying to play better defense and hold him back and waste a little bit of time. But right now I'm chilling. If I got a shot, I got a shot.
Oh,
He's doing a little bit of skill moves, He's getting the ball back so many times.
I think he's asking
he's
for him
just-
to come over. Yeah,
Exactly.
he's
He's
asking
just-
for him to come over. Oh
And he gets
no!
I think that was Mbappe. Yup, 92 Mbappe. Beautiful card. So, unless a miracle, it's over, and Ochocinco knows that. So,
Don't
I
tell
mean-
me that. I want to see it go to the tiebreaker.
listen. Here
Oh!
we go. Maybe I should keep saying it, and maybe he'll get pissed, and
I'm keeping my dreams
You know?
alive, baby. I'm keeping my
94
dreams
Baggio.
alive.
should I keep jinxing us? Oh, great defense. Come on, go down the line. Let's see something. If he gets one back here, he's back in it. Because again,
Oh,
this is going to be tough to defend right here.
this is gonna be tough. Okay,
Oh my God, and he misses it.
it was wide.
He misses
It
the
was
finesse.
wide. We'll take that.
If that's me, I'm passing that.
Slamming the controller.
Okay. Oh my God. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's
Yes.
go.
This. No.
Oh no. Oh no. That's when I smash my controller.
Just outside on the left.
Oh,
Mitch, how many
no.
controllers have you gone through this game? It's already 7 goals in.
I know. 7.
Tell me this though, Mitch. Unless they score here. Okay. All right. Man, the edge of my
Listen.
seat cannot handle this. I'm a big guy and I'm gonna break this chair.
If he can get 3, if he can get to 3, he's back in it. He needs to get one here. Oh no,
Oh.
he's mad. He's definitely mad after that one. I don't think he meant to pass that ball.
I don't want to call it early, but man, this is a tough one to fight
If
on.
he got a goal right there, he had a shot. I think he still may, but he needs one before the 85th. He needs at least one before the 85th.
Let me call on that analytical mind here, Mitch. Last game
Yep.
we saw it ended, what was it, 1-0? Whereas this is 2-5 at this point. What is the
Yep.
big difference that's making the score so completely different? Oh, it was an
And
easy
just like
pass
that,
across.
6-2.
I mean, that's securing
I
it.
think he's watching the stream because he heard me say, you know, I would have passed that on his last miss. Defense. Like, I never knew this, and I wish I learned defense more growing up playing this. But everyone loves to score, so you just want to focus on passing, you know, hitting those sick shots and scoring and scoring and scoring. But I hate to be that guy who just that classic saying, but defense literally wins games in FIFA.
I feel like that goes for a lot of sports. Defense wins games. You know,
Yeah.
like you said, everybody wants to be the fancy, you know, your
Ooh, that
point
might be a
guards,
foul.
your strikers. You know, everybody wants to be the quarterback or you know, whatever
Yeah.
it may be. But a big part of it is not allowing the other team to score while your
Ooh, free
teammates
kick.
put up the points.
Yeah. 100%.
So I tell similarly to my Rocket League players that I coach. You know, I tell them defense is more important than anything. Because if you hold a strong defense, a consistent defense, and don't let anything through, and there's the time right there.
Yep.
Score finishing. What was that to finish? 2-6?
Yep. Now, that at the half, DeFam had a shot. It was 3-1, and it was very close. It was back and forth. But once Ochocinco got heating up, you know, it was tough defending him on the break. 13 shots to 6, 11 on target to 5. I didn't see the possession. I think it was 42 to 68. I don't know. I can't do math. But that was incredible.
Whatever, what crazy game.
So honestly, those two games were unbelievable FIFA games. Let me explain. Okay, you ready for this?
Tell me about it, Mitch. We got time.
So we got Rooney and Antonito. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very back and forth, strong defense, minimal shots. That was just a classic battle to get that those goals. And Rooney won 1-0. This, you know, they were struggling in a bit on defense, and they were just on breaks over and over again, back and forth on breaks, and we got a nice high-scoring game.
I mean, you know, when it comes down to it, the difference between those two games, it's that huge defense that both sides were holding it down first game, right?
And Rooney says, "Sorry for the boring game." That was unreal. Game.
It was
for people who
fun to watch.
Yeah, for people who know FIFA, and you know how FIFA is, it's usually like, unless you're nasty, it's usually, you know, like 7-6, 8-7, 5-4. You rarely see 1-0, 0-0, 1-1. You rarely see that unless two opponents are very good and know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, looking at that, you know, and the difference for me as a person who doesn't do much FIFA and doesn't watch a ton of FIFA, the difference between the first game and the second game, where the second game so much was going on, I was taken aback. I was leaning back like I could see it all. Fast breaks across, and wide open runs. Just, it came down to a goalie game at that point, right? But the game between Glitch and Four Brothers, I had to lean in real close to my screen and just I had to look at the small movements.
I thought he was muted or something.
I was literally like
so
up. I was extra close to my screen, like just a few inches away, trying to see the small movements that each like skill move with the dribbles was happening, because that's where the game was being played. Small things already in the other team's box, like it was so precise, and that
Listen.
I would not call that a boring game at all. Both games absolutely exciting.
I played against Rooney, and I looked like an idiot trying to defend him in his skill moves. He's nasty with skill moves. So shout out Antonito because unreal defense. I mean, to hold Rooney to 1 goal, unreal.
Unreal.
That was an unreal game.
It was.
That was my
it was
favorite.
tight.
I know there was a lot of goals in the other one, but that was my favorite because that was just a battle.
Personally, I was so excited watching that first 20 of game 2 between DeFam and Ocho, because that 3 goals within, I think it was the third goal was at 17:40 on the clock, around there, 17:44. And you know, just to see it quickly moving, like triple the scores from the first game. I mean, you know, we were talking about it
Yeah.
during that last game, how everybody wants the glory of doing the goals because it's fun, it's cool to watch sometimes, right?
Mhm.
So I'd say that first 20 minutes, and I know it's 20 minutes game
That
time.
first half was awesome.
It was
I mean,
crazy.
both halves were awesome.
Really,
It
yeah. I
wasn't
mean,
like it was a 6-2 half and then it was nothing in the second, or 0-0 then 6-2 in the second half. It was 3-1 and then 6-1. Or I mean, it was 3-1, 3-1.
it was,
Again,
yeah,
I
it
can't
was,
do math.
it was a real close one. I think that's what the excitement came for me for the first 20 minutes. I almost dropped something. Uh, the excitement for me during that first bit was it was a back and forth goal from Ocho, goal from the fan, goal from Ocho.
Yeah.
You know, the back and forth between it gave me hope for the rest of the game, and I was smiling the whole way through. You couldn't see me because we had the cameras off, but man, that was fun to watch.
You know what? DeFam, if he could connect, he had 2 chances in the late 70th minute, late 60th minute. He had 2 chances, and if he got those, that's a 1 goal game right there.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? Let's talk about that right now. Let's talk about DeFam real quick. And I know it's a little bit heartbreaking, but I gotta bring it up about the playoff bracket, right? So far, all right, that today shook up the winners bracket. At least you can see my cursor circling around the winners bracket. Let's see, Madden, Four Brothers moves forward, and in the losers bracket, Ochocinco moves forward. 2K, Four Brothers, Ochocinco again, right? With FIFA today, we were hoping to see DeFam move forward into round 2 for next week because, you know, otherwise they're left with only Cold War to get points for the finals. They got knocked out. So all they have left is COD for the rest of the playoffs. If they underperform in COD in any way, then DeFam is done. They are out of the playoffs completely. So far, Four Brothers has already secured themselves a guaranteed 2 points because, as you can see here from this sheet, getting second place in the finals gets you 1 point for sports games, 3 for COD, right? And getting first place in the finals for sports games, just like in the regular season, 2 points for sports first place, 5 points for COD, right? The only difference between playoff bracket and regular season points is in the playoffs, we give points for second place now, right? So look at that. Four Brothers gets twice into the finals. Glitch gets 1 for FIFA today. Congratulations. So guaranteed 1 point at least for Glitch and a guaranteed 2 points at least for Four Brothers. They're already starting off the playoffs real hot, right? But the Fam and Ochocinco still have a chance to come up, get second place, get first place, whatever it may be, bring their teams up to the finals in week 3 of the playoffs. All right. Ochocinco especially, they have 3 different sports games that they're fighting in the savior round in round 2 next week. So that's what we're going to be looking for. Ochocinco in round 2 versus Four Brothers in Madden and 2K and versus Glitch in FIFA, right? Tomorrow we'll decide Call of Duty Cold War, who goes on to the round 2, and possibly if the fam is still in the running. So I'm excited to see how that goes.
I'm excited.
On that though, I don't have anything left to say. Today was an amazing day, right? Mitch, you've been an amazing get. Oh wait, I accidentally lost you for a second there on my
Did you just
screen.
lose me?
No, it's my fault. Give me 1 second. It should fix it. There we go.
He booted me out.
I booted his camera off the side for a second. Mitch, I appreciate you coming on so much. I'm going to talk to you after the stream about maybe bringing you back on for FIFA for the last 2 weeks of the playoffs. I don't know. We'll talk about it if you're available. I don't want to pressure you into a choice now,
Hey,
right?
I loved it. This was for everyone listening, this was my first time ever doing this. And since I can't compete at this level in FIFA, or at least I wish I could, at least I get to, cast it. So I'm happy to be here.
And I'm glad to have it. But this isn't your first time doing a stream, though, and so I'd like
Oh,
it if since you got the chance now, plug your socials for me, so
plug
that
my
the chat can
socials.
come drop some follows, check you out,
Listen,
tell us what you play and
listen.
all that.
If you ever want to see someone get super upset and like maybe 1 out of 10 times have an unbelievable game, I play Warzone. I'll hop on FIFA here and there, sometimes GTA RP. Come over to my Twitch page, Mitch, AYE Mitch, and join the Mitch Mafia. I appreciate anyone who does. So,
Perfect.
and
Thank you,
congrats
Mitch,
to the
so
winners
much.
today, guys.
Yeah, congrats to the winners today. Go follow a Mitch, please. It'll be
Appreciate
worth
it,
your
Em.
time. Shout out to everybody who's been working with us. Shout out to Rumble Gaming. Shout out to ESTV. If you're watching us through ESTV's channels, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, whatever it may be. And big shout outs to UGL and everybody on the team up top. Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to be with you on camera today. I think we're going to set it off from there. Y'all have a nice
Appreciate you
evening.
guys.
We'll catch you tomorrow at the same time for the Call of Duty round 1 of the playoffs.
Good luck, guys.
I'm MJob. This is A Mitch. Good night.
See ya.
You want to know your greatest strength?
Boy's charm.